Maybe I should have checked the. I did that thing again. I did it again, where I started the live stream, and I haven't actually verified that things are working. That is an issue, but it's not one we're going to focus on today. We're just gonna let it keep going, and I guess when the delay stops, I'll just hit the audio button on the preview, and I'll see how it sounds. Speaking of which, we have a solid 30-second delay on this. It's fine. Howdy, folks. How are y'all doing? My name is Cub, and welcome back to our Sky Factory 2 Let's Play Adventure 2.5, I should say. Hold on, let me just reorganize some stuff on my... Wow, hot dog, there's a lot of people watching. See, I was under the impression most of you would be celebrating the day of giving thanks today. I'm not, clearly. I opted not to go to my father's family, as I dislike most of them, and would rather not spend time with them. But when my family gets back from there, I'll go be with them, maybe. Big shout out to Sly Clyde, to Gilliam, to Tinker Mothin, Mike Hollander, Evil. What are you doing here, Evil? We don't want you here. No, I'm kidding. Evil is a person, fine, but take your evil ways out, man. We're all good here, man. Big shout out to Joe Nathan Games. Hello, Barkan. I'm not even going to try to tint that. And hello, Zach Swanky. You just joined us? Well, I just started, so welcome to the party. Now, if you have not, well, how do I put this? I just now released the last live stream from like a week ago, which I thought I had already done. I've been having some serious, and I mean serious problems with the data here at my office complex, which is just a room in my house. So, hey, Gaming Skull, I've been trying to get all that straightened out, so I haven't been able to edit videos. But that last video is out. If you were at the last live stream, you already know. Hey, thank you, Hector Sanchez. Happy day of giving thanks to you as well. Anyway, we were trying to figure out a way to automate... Hey, Mike, how you doing? I'm trying to find a way to automate all of this in here, and that's pretty much where I stopped, was just giving up. However, hey, Mason, and hello, Technotron. Welcome to the stream. I did figure out how to use the crafting tier 3. It took all of 10 seconds on a wiki to figure this thing out. I'm not even kidding, okay? So what we want to use this thing for is we want to use it to automate... I mean, look, you can do several recipes in here. You can do so many things in this one block space. And let me just show you how it's done. So let's open this guy up. Let's find us some of our loot bags. Okay, we'll get the uncommon ones. We'll need 4 of them, I guess. Well, no, actually, for this, we only need 1. So let me demonstrate. Recipe number 1, we're going to select it. We're going to tell it this is what we want you to do. Bah, look at that. Of course, these are uncommon. What was that last one? What was the smaller one? Of course, it starts with common loot bags. But do we get a whole lot of common loot bags? You know what? Listen. No, hold on. We'll come back to that. Let me make sure. Do we get common loot bags out of here? Yeah, we do. Yeah, okay, so common loot bags are a pretty common thing. Go figure. We'll probably start there then. Recipe number 1. Doesn't matter which one you start with, all right? It doesn't actually matter. But here we go. Boom, do. There it is. That's what we want it to craft. So we hit apply. We have some other options here, though. We can choose keep. We'll keep 1 item in every inventory slot. We don't want that, so we'll just leave it set to all. I don't think we do. Int. We'll put results of crafting operation in the inventory instead of the output buffer, which means after it crafts all of these common loot bags into an uncommon loot bag, rather than putting it down here in the output buffer, it will put it inside of our inventory here. So the next recipe, so we're going to hit apply. Well, that'll create uncommon loot bags. The next recipe here will take those uncommon loot bags and turn them into rare loot bags. Boom! See how this works? This one was so easy. It is 1 month to Christmas. I'm so excited. Joe Nathan Games, thanks for asking. I'm doing pretty darn well. All things considered, I'm doing just fine, even though you left a hole the size of Texas deep inside. My heart, the way I'm feeling, I should be losing my mind, but all things considered... doing just fine. Do you have a use? What do you do? You don't have a use. We won't worry about you then. All right, so we go to rare loot bags. Next recipe is going to be the rare loot bags. Right there into the epic loot bags. We'll apply. And then do epic loot bags do anything? They might do. They do. They create legendary loot bags. Hey, a rule J for ski? Just home to see Cub streaming. Best day ever. You darn right it is. You darn stinking right. That'll give us legendary loot bags. I don't think there's any uses for a legendary loot bag. No, it just creates epic loot bags. Yeah, you can't go any higher than that. And that is fine. So here we go. Uncommon loot bag, rare loot bag, epic loot bag, legendary loot bag. It looks like this thing is full on energy. I don't remember powering it. I assume it's going to run out eventually, though, so, you know. Make the backyard great again. We're going to make the sky great again. Hey, Mushroom Farts. How you doing? Hope you're staying to yourself, or keeping your smells to yourself at the Giving of Thanks Day dinner table. No one wants to sniff that along with their... Hey, Colton, no one wants to sniff that along with their turkey. So we got to set this bad boy up down here and set it up to only receive the... How did we do this last time? We only wanted to receive loot bags. We did this in a way last time, and I can't remember what it was. We'll put this guy here, though, I guess. And then we will configure this to do nothing. Insert. We have to filter items out, though. Yeah, because right now it's just getting a bunch of garbage. So we'll disable it for now. Stop it. So we won't have to worry about this kind of garbage getting sucked up into it. And last time you saw a stream is... long time since you saw a stream. Where is City Skylines? We might be doing some more of that today because I've got a lot of free time. I got the day off. And again, avoiding family members. So who knows? Who knows what's going on there? Rule J-Forksky. J-Forksky, how are you supposed to say your name? Share it all with us. We'll all be knowledgeable today on this subject. I think I need another item filter. Do I have any filters on me? Oh, well, look at that. I do have some basic item filters, and as we learned last time, that's really all you need. I tried repeatedly to build other filters, and wouldn't you know it, they weren't useful even in the slightest. Hey, how you doing? Welcome to the stream there, you with the name. Oh, Shrek. How do I now that I've done that? Baby, now that I've done that, how do I get you back? I'll whack you with a crescent hammer. That might be the ticket right there. Do you have family, Cub? I do have a family. They're wonderful souls, all of them. There we go. So that's been reconnected. Connection reestablished. We want you. First off, take that bad boy. Perfect. Insert only, if you would. And we're going to have a whitelist here. You only need common loot bags, uncommon loot bags, the epic loot bags, and the legendary loot bags. So you should be filling up now with things that are loot bag related. In an ideal world, at least. There's a lot of loot bag related things in here that aren't going to this box. Also, what purpose do you serve? Do you serve a purpose? Why are these things connected up? That's not normal. You need to go. There we go. Disable that connection. Who knows what kind of trouble that might have been causing. Also, you know what? Disable that connection as well. My goodness, all these things just, not good at all. Okay, so you're starting to get things. There we go, excellent. By disabling those connections, for whatever reason, it seems to be working. Kind of? Slow going? Or what is your issue? You're extracting. You are receiving. Whoa, there it goes again. What's going on? Hold on. Maybe it's crafting them. Maybe it's taking... Well, there's a lot of things going on in here. Oh, okay, so the output is now full of rare loot bags. Hot dog, we've done it. It's like magic, so we got to get these out of here somehow. And I suppose what we'll do is we'll have them get pumped into this ender chest as well. The problem with the ender chest is it's supposed to feed directly into the ME system, but there's a lot of junk in this that I don't want in the ME system. We're going to have to start sorting certain things out. So I think we need to have another item filter, and that one's going to go to a trash can, which is going to take all of our bows, all of our chains, all of our different kinds of armor, actually. Put pressure plates in front of the door. That's a pretty clever idea. Hey, Pietron, how does one say your name correctly? Listen, happy that you love the channel. And hey, Hayden, welcome to the stream. All right, so let's figure this out. We want to go from here into here. Trash can. Let's go just build a trash can. That's a good way. When you're not entirely sure what you're doing yet and you're trying to sort it out in your head before you say it out loud to an internet of viewing people, it's a good idea to just buy time. So trash cans are pretty straightforward. Right there. There's the boy right there. We want some cobblestone, some regular stone, and a chest. We can probably just create that with the items we currently have. What are we missing? All of it? Oh, you know what I didn't do? I didn't hit shift. Trash can. We only need one. Trash man! Okay. And we might do well to build the next tier item filter. We don't have to, but the next tier item filter, the advanced item filter, has more slots in it, and that's the only reason I would make it. Everything we need the Everything we need to do to get items into the trash can we can do with the basic item filter, but we might be good to go with the advanced item filter. So can I recap for everyone? I'm sorry. Yeah, can I recap what's going on? Sure, I can. We're just trying to automate the monster spawning facility so that items will get automatically placed into the ME system, and it's gonna be awesome. We're gonna have a good time with it. I should play Ravenfield Beta 1. I don't know what a Ravenfield is. I'm not sure. Is that like a battlefield but with ravens? Sounds like a fun time. Cursed Earth and some fans. I already have a monster spawner. We don't have any Cursed Earth, but we do certainly have fans. Zombie head, silicone, solarium, redstone. Zombie head. Cool. Redstone. Was it 2 pieces of that? I don't know. We'll just get a whole stack. Solarium. I know it was 2 pieces of that. And I already forgot what the last part was. Silicon, obviously. Might help if I spell it correctly. And then, was there anything else in there, or was that it? No. Yeah, that's everything. Cool. We'll hop up here. Nope, I say we'll hop up here. And we'll go ahead and have that assembled right down here. So zombie head, silicon. Where's the solarium? Why did I get soul sand instead? Oh my god. It's not that big a deal. It's not that. Just grab some. Just nothing important, says Tinkermoth. And Tinkermoth, what's your issue, man? Who took a dump on your Giving of Thanks Day and ruined it for everybody? Excellent. So that's going. Again, not necessary to build the advanced one. I just think it has more slots for your whitelist and blacklist and everything. So I think it's just a better option for us at this time. Also, we're going to run out of paper soon. I don't know when, but I certainly have not been keeping up with paper production. So, we got to stay on top of these things. A new season of Tekkit Legends. I felt like I made it abundantly clear that it was over on the last episode. I felt like the 13 episodes leading up to the finale made it abundantly clear that I was sick and tired of that series and we were not going to be coming back to it. I don't understand why people keep getting confused and asking me if it's coming back. I thought it was clear that it was certainly not, but thank you for asking, I guess. No, to answer your question. No, never. Never. Why not use the wireless terminal? I've got a wireless terminal, but we had to do crafting, so you can't really craft in the wireless terminal. Listen, just because you're British doesn't mean you can't take part in Giving of Thanks Day. It's just about being thankful for things and telling people that you appreciate the fact that they carried you around in their womb for 9 months. Call your mom, folks. Unless she's dead. In which case, I'm not going to throw away bones. We're going to hang on to those. Those are useful. But, if she's dead, don't call her. Because if you do and she answers, you're not going to be able to sleep. It's going to be a real weird one. So don't do that. All right, we want to make sure that is avoided. Avoid that at all costs. And then hook you up to there. We want you set to insert, and we want you to, what was I going to do next? Trash can. That's right, I remember now. I wonder if we can get away with not doing this and just doing this across one pipe. Like, can I set it to in and out, and then insert is on green, and then extract is on, let's say, brown? No, that won't work. If I set it to extract, though, will it then extract things to here? No, this thing's got these blacklisted. So, no, actually, that's a terrible idea. Don't do that. Stop. Just insert. Oh. Yeah, probably shouldn't disturb her at work. You're probably in the right on that one. All right, you just active without a redstone signal. And that should clear this out and put items up in here. Although it won't right now because there's stuff in there. If I take some of the stuff out. Yeah, okay, so those go in there. So that's good. Excellent. We've got that much figured out. See, you folks were worried that I wasn't going to be able to get this done. I mean, none of you said it, but I knew it would. Piatron. Piatron! Piatron! Actually, now that I've done all this, we could have just set up these items as blacklist here. And then... you know what? We're not going to worry about it. Let's go ahead and get items we don't want to keep. So we don't want to keep any of these type of chainmail. What number are you? Does all mail have the same? No, it doesn't. Nowhere near the same color or numbers. That's a 299, and you are 303. Let's see, leather stuff and things and bows for sure. We don't want to hang on to. All right. I don't know if we're going to have enough room down here for this, but we want to blacklist these items. So blacklist that. Oh, gosh. Okay, calm down. Nobody panic. I don't know what happened there. Blacklist that. Both of these. I wonder if there's like a way you can add more to the blacklist. Doesn't matter, though. And then we'll just throw the trash can down here. So this should fill up with, well, this should fill up with bows because, well, we should probably tell it that first. So here, take this advanced item filter. I'm not doing anything else with it. Take these, and these, please. And then those should go into the trash can, but not into here because we blacklisted them here. And then you have a whitelist of only accepting these sorts of things. So, in a theoretical world, if we take out these bows and we take out all of this stuff, listen, it's all theoretical at this point. We're about to find out, though. We open this up, and we throw all of these things in here. When they get taken out, they should go into the trash can now. And do we have these guys programmed in there? Let's check and see. Oh, I also saw some legs. Don't want those either. We could do some things with this stuff. I mean, yeah, you could make the argument that we could cook it all down and get a little bit of gold out of it, but it's not worth my effort right now. I'd rather just have it all thrown away. So those items should have gone into the trash can and disappeared forever. They should not be in here. They are not. They should not be in here. They are not. Okay, so far, so good. I just thought of another thing, though. Yeah, Duwarden has got the right idea. Everyone go ahead and say what you're thankful for right now in the comments. That's good. Thankful for Cub. Thank you, Duwarden. You're such a good guy. Oh, I forgot to mention we're still doing the Kylo's Fence fundraiser. If you'd like to contribute, leave a tip using the link down below. We're going to build Kylo a better fence. Hopefully he won't escape and get run over before that happens. All right, so this is going well. I'm wondering if we shouldn't maybe do something different where we have the loot bags go out into... Okay, yeah, we're doing something different. What is the... Is it the autonomous activator? Let's see. That's the ticket right there, isn't it? Does more than a tooltip can explain. So this is the one that's constantly clicking, right? Oh, I forgot. Also, this thing has to have power. You have to have power. How are you doing on power? You're fine on power. We won't worry about your power right now. Who's your power? Cub's your power. That's who your power is. All right. Ignore NBT data for the filters. You're correct. We should do that. I forgot to enable that. It should be enabled over here. But this one, you should ignore and also ignore metadata. All right, there we go. So that should do the ticket. I mean, if it wasn't already doing the ticket, it should be now. This is mostly emptied out. I'm assuming everything's going good for now. Opening of bag, maybe that's exactly what we're doing, Evil. That is exactly what we're doing. That's why we're going to build this autonomous activator, which is going to take bags in and then right-click them into a chest for me. Make Kylo's Fence great again. I can get behind that. All right, so what are we actually missing on this one? Surprisingly, just the 10 gears. Well, let's build like 6 of them. Who knows? We might need some more of them later. And then we'll get our autonomous activator. Is this the thing we have to set up something to constantly like activate it? Like we have to set up a right-click thing, or maybe I'm just confused. Maybe I'm confused. It's possible. Maybe I'm just a confused lad. Who can fathom? All right, so we'll plop this guy down. Ooh, we're gonna run out of space down here real quick. But I think we can probably manage to plop it down here. Perfect, and then disconnect it. And then we want you to insert. Boom, so you should not have bones inside of you, dang it. We want you to right-click. Yeah, you don't have any juice, so I guess we can... We're going to have to power these things. Getting a drink, and my dog is barking. All right, well, you know what? You AF that K, my friend. You AF that K. We're going to take some of these solar panels. Just one of them. I mean, we're doing all right for solar. And that, well, hold on. The house is not in balance right now. What's happened here? What's gone wrong? Something's gone wrong. I've got to fix this. This must have happened like a long time ago, too, and no one's bothered to mention it since. Where are the slabs? Stone brick slab? Is that the thing that we got? Is that what we're using? These are stone brick slabs. These are different. Oh, no, no, no. That's not gonna... Well, actually, you know what? Wait, what's actually... Why? What's happened here? Okay, here's what we'll do. We'll break this piece, and we'll put another one of these here. Okay, see how that goes? And then we'll come over here, and we'll just break these. And we'll do the same thing. There, symmetry has been... Well, no. Symmetry has been restored. Looks a bit funky, but it's better than it was. Hey, Bad News Bear. How can you forget a person who's named after such a great film? Never seen Bad News Bears. I'll be 100% straightforward and honest with all of you. Never seen it. Don't know what it's about. Solar Panel 2, I don't think is going to... Hey, Gardner, welcome to the stream. How you doing? I don't think that this is going to have enough juice to power the whole thing, but also... It's worth a shot. I'm usually a hopeful lad. I'm full of hope on this day of thanks and giving thanks of things and people. I'm very hopeful that we can make this work. Let's just put the solar panels... No, there's nowhere out here to put them. I was going to say just put them like right over here, but there's like the ground there. So that's not going to work. That's not going to happen. We can't do that. We're going to have to plop them down somewhere else. Maybe just right here in the middle of the roof. How about that? I mean, will it look... what we can do... I was going to say, we want to kind of, I guess, avoid... Ah, good. This'll... No, actually, let's do it over here. Establish communism. All right, we could do that. That's an option for us. We'll consider that. We'll keep that on the table, definitely. But for right now, let's just put the solar panel here. Right? Y'all follow? And... Shrek. Can it go on the top level? It can't go on the top layer. We'll put it on the roof then. Like so. And then we can run the cables down here and we'll be able to make some blocks to hide the cables. That looks ridiculous. That looks absolutely ridiculous. We're not doing that. We're not doing... Stop this. Get out of here. You come here. You're going on top. Nope. That was a mistake. I didn't mean to do that. Ugh. We can paint some blocks, we can paint some things and hide this underneath, but I just don't want it to look absolutely ridiculous. Cub, where are you from? Well, it was a cold day in December. My mother was in a great deal of pain, and I was charging through. But I'm sure that's not exactly what you meant, is it? Boom. All right, so you should now be getting some power. Okay, good, you're taken care of. He's from America. That pretty much summarizes it, yes. Boy, can we connect these two together without having to have that other line of connection there? Okay, that's working. Doesn't appear as though that's going to work, though. Probably because we deleted that line before. And that's fine and dandy. Can we just get that audio enhanced energy cable out of that? No, dang it. Okay. Where did it go? Where is it now? Did I pick it back up? Has it vanished? Who knows? I don't know. Don't care anymore at this point. That's... Alright, this is fine. Look, whatever. Why won't you connect up here? Perfect. There we go. A bit more than I had intended to use, but I can make some more of this stuff. I'm now stuck down here. Thank you, Sly Cly. I am trying to be a clever boy. Or are you talking to Rule J. Forsky, who is also clever and has told everyone where I live? He's also correct. Disable that. All right, so... I don't think we've messed anything up at this point. I feel like everything's still going smoothly. You should be getting power now. You're both fully charged. Good. Neither of them are going to be doing things 24/7 anyway, so maybe we can get away with just one of these solar panels. You, though, we got to have a chest for you. And we can get one of those out of here. We'll just get a basic one. It doesn't need to be anything fancy. It's not really going to be... Holy snap! Oh my gosh! Wow! Holy Snapdragon! What did I... Good gosh, Gardner, that is incredible. You are... Wow! Good grief! Kylo thanks you. I thank you. You practically own me now. What do you want to see me do? Within reason and legality. You are now, no one's ever going to beat you as top contributor. The person who donated for this headset, you have now beaten them. You need to have more than a cow named after you. Come on, we're gonna go name someone else after you next. Where's the name tags? Give me a name tag. This is absurd. Did you mean to donate $10 and hit an extra 0? I can refund you if you need me to. But thank you if it wasn't an accident. My gosh. That is crazy. Also, we've got a massive lucky block from the guy. So we've got the Gardner cow. How about we rename Mini-Me Gardner? Oh, right. I have to actually put a name tag on here. That's right. I've created another me in my own image, and I'm going to name it Gardner. Where's the anvil? Can I name them? I think I can name them inside of here, actually. Can't I? Inside the tool station? Is that a thing I can do? Gardner. It's just Gardner, right? Yeah, it's Gardner89. Although that doesn't actually appear to be working. There it is. Gardner89. Wonderful. Oh, Gardner's leaving. Well, thank you so much for stopping by and doing this. Thank you on Thanksgiving Day. Giving of Thanks Day. This is what we're doing here. I thank you. Kylo thanks you. You basically just paid for all the cinder blocks we need, because we're going to be using a cinder block base for the fence so that he can't dig underneath it. Thank you. Should we name a hobgoblin after him? I was going to name the Mini-Me after him. You work as an IT admin. Yes, it is profitable enough. Well, I'm glad to hear that. I hope that it keeps doing well for you, man. That's really incredible. All right. I present to you the next Gardner89. Okay, well, it's changed the way he looks. I was hoping he would still look like me afterward, but I suppose he's not going to. That's okay. So we've now got Gardner the cow, and we've got Gardner the little person. Amazing. A lot of you don't know this, but Gardner IRL is actually only a foot tall. Isn't that right, Gardner? It's amazing if you've ever seen him use the keyboard. He's crawling all over it. He's like pushing all his weight down on those keys. Thank you. Hold on. You got to stick around, because we're gonna go open up your. We're gonna go open. Or I guess you will catch up in the archive, so that's fine. But we're gonna go to the deep dark. We're gonna open up this thing that you've given us, and we're gonna see what it is. I don't know if you've already caught up with the last archive, but last time, for the first time, we got something other. We got like these towers of resources, as opposed to just getting fireworks made from potions. So let's see what's in here. Also, Tinker Mothin, I hope to see you again real soon. Get out of here, you. Come on, go away. Go away. No one wants you here. No one asked for you guys. We don't have enough light down here is the problem. Weren't we building a magnum torch at some point? What happened to that? Where's the magnum torch? I know I built one. This place is not safe. All right, here we go. This'll do. We'll just... Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Let's see what Gardner bought us. What did he buy us? Holy snap. It's just a waterfall of stuff. Wow. These are fluids, obviously. Obvious statement of the year is obvious. But what kind of fluids are these? What's going on in there? Something's going on in there. I can't get in there because I'm about to starve to death, and I'm worried some of these might harm me. Okay, well, this is an odd one. This is a very odd one. This is what $100 gets you, folks. Is this weird tower of water? What's inside? What are you made of? Whoa! There's Enderium at the center of this. Oh, okay. We got to harvest all of this, but not right now. Not right now. Let's get out of here. Back to the surface. And what's the problem, Tinkermoth? And Tinkermoth, I said I was sorry to see you go. I don't understand. I can't. What do you want me to? I can't change time and space to make it where you can stay. I'd love to change time and space and make it to where you could stay. I can't do that though. That's not within my purview of powers. Oh my gosh, guys. Gardner. Oh, he's still here. Okay, I was going to get real mushy about how he donated $100, but if he's still here commenting, we'll wait till he leaves. Not the murderous tip this time, the helpful tip this time. Thank you, Gardner. Start magical. Sorry, boss. I had to see this. Yeah, he'll understand. Listen, he'll completely understand. You're an IT professional. This is IT related. It makes sense. What was I doing? What was I doing? Oh, right, you. Okay, so you need to output to a chest. Oh, man. Okay. So you should be extracting items from here, although it doesn't seem to be working. Although this is empty, so theoretically they should be inside of the autonomous activator. Where else would they have gone? They wouldn't have gone anywhere. They'd be inside of here. And then it should be right-clicking the chest. Okay, guys. See you in the archive, Mr. Gardner. See you there. Unless the back is not set up to receive. I hadn't considered that yet. All right, so the back of this thing. Configuration is blue intake. So that's the front of it. So I think this is the back. Do we want it on blue? What do we want it on? What's our actual end goal here? What are we doing? What happened to all the loot bags you had inside of you? You had all these loot bags. What'd you do? Oh, you output them all, didn't you? You already output them all into here. Yeah, that's where the rare loot bags have gone. Where's the legendary ones, though? If I open you up and I put some more rares inside. There we go. So you'll create a legendary, and then that legendary will go down into here, where it should be autonomously right-clicked into this chest. But it's not being autonomously right-clicked. Not sneaking. That's the ticket. Cool. Sweet! Oh my gosh, so it's working. So those are the items we got out of there. We got a rare treasure, a jeweled apple, an ardite ingot, a golden chestplate, which is useless. We could have that sent packing, but we're not going to for now. Speaking of which, why are you not emptied out yet? Oh, it's because this chest is full and you have nowhere else to send items. Good to know. All right, so from there, we'll need to take the items and move them up top. So this is not ideal, but this will work for now. Insert and extract without a signal. What we could do is if we wanted to, we could get like items we don't want to pull out of here, like a golden chest plate. We could go make another, and in fact, let's do that. We'll get another trash can, and we'll just set up another dump for those so we don't have to deal with them, because I don't need a whole bunch of chest plates. I'm not going to go through the effort of automating, breaking them all down. If you even can in this pack, I'm just not going to do it. So what do we need? We need some silicon, 2 pieces of that stuff. We need a zombie head. Give me that bad boy. Again, we could just use a regular item filter for this, but we're going to make an advanced one because it might be worth our while later on to have an advanced one, assuming we have like a bunch of different items that we want to filter out of the system. You know what I mean? You all know what I mean. You're all sharp. You're staying focused. What do you mean? Go away. We'll get out. What are you talking about? Guys, be nice to one another here. We're all friends. Well, I mean, I'm not really friends with this this Sly Cly guy. I mean, he's watched my streams for weeks without even telling me I was mispronouncing his name. So, can I do magical crops? I most certainly can. It's well within my ability and my skills, but we're not going to just now. Also, tell me this, guys. I think we will eventually. I'm aiming sometime in January to probably finish up this fundraiser for Kylo's fence. Do y'all want me to make a series of me building the fence? By series, I mean a video. But it's going to be like a time lapse of me explaining the rationale behind it. I kind of thought that I should probably do that. Since you folks are the ones technically paying for the fence, I should probably demo what it is I'm buying, why I decided to buy it, and how everything's supposed to work. And I don't know. It seems like it could be cool, but at the same time, it sounds like it could be boring because it's me building a fence. But if you... does the mod pack have glowing bread? What have we got here? Date nut, banana nut, walnut, and zucchini. All of those are very good. Garlic, pumpkin, standard, cornbread, fairy bread. We can build a gingerbread house. Actually, we can't seem to actually click on it to get the recipe, so actually, I guess we can't. But, we could. Christmas time is fast approaching. Where is Texit? It was canceled. I just didn't have time for it, so we put it on indefinite hiatus. I forgot to actually build the other trash can. What a fool am I? What a fool am I? Oh, we'll see you later, bad news bears. Thank you for tuning in while you could. Hope that you enjoy your day of thanks. Again, call your moms if they're not dead. Or I don't know. I don't care. Call them even if they are dead. But just understand that could end poorly. Like if you call them and they're dead and they answer, well, first off, let me know, right? Like leave a comment, let me know your dead mom's talking to you. But then second, try not to tell anyone else because they'll think you're crazy, or they'll ET you. They'll put you in like a safe space and they'll try to like figure out how you're talking to your dead mom, and you want to avoid that actually. So we'll plop that there. Inside of here, we would put our other advanced item filter, and we want you to insert. So actually, let's get that out of there, and then put it here. And we want to whitelist items. We want you to, where did the stuff go? There were things in this chest. Where did they go? Oh, they all went into the trash can. Of course they did. Obviously that's where they would go, because I'm an idiot. Just activate with this, so that'll disable that for now. My gosh, I'm a dope. Ugh. That's not a big deal, though. We'll worry about that later. So, theoretically, these are the items we want to keep. These are the items. These are now all of the items we want to go into. Yeah, that looks like it looks like we're finally ready to actually hook all of this up to. Wait, what? Wait, whoa, Tokyo Hotel. What are you talking about? That was the only reason I watched Cub Games by. Why are you leaving? Oh, Gardner's going home. Congratulations, Gardner. Head home and enjoy your day of giving thanks. Again, not really a. Hmm. What? What are we talking about? What's going on? I'm playing. Oh, okay. Tokyo Hotel is leaving because I'm not playing Text It 2 anymore. We might go back to it. It's just I haven't really had time to play it, and I've got other things that I'm kind of more interested in doing. So I mean, I realized it didn't have really that great of an ending, but it was never really that great of a series. Like even watching back the episodes to edit them, I was like, this is boring. Why do people tune into this? I don't understand. But so we stopped it. We just stopped doing it. People weren't really watching it that much either. I mean, the first episode had a lot of viewers because it was like the continuation of Tag It Legends, but then just it dropped off after that. So, yeah, we're just not going to continue it. Sorry to the folks who liked it. Why are you pointed down at my chest? Stop looking at my chest. My eyes are up here, guys. What am I doing? What was the purpose of me coming over here? What was I going to get another inter chest? I was. Here it is. That's the one, and we need to get an import bus. Import bus? Import bus. That's the one right there. That's what we need to import items into the network, I think. Maybe we should just type in bus and see what else there is. Oh boy, there's a lot of options. Export bus, import bus, inverted toggle bus, storage bus, toggle bus, fluid export bus. Yeah, okay. We're just gonna go with the import bus. That's the one I feel we need to go with. So an Annihilation Core I might have. Cub, do a computer tour. This is my computer. As you can see, this is the monitor. That's what you're looking at over here. In this general vicinity, you can see my face cam, and you can see my second monitor here with chat on it. And then up here, this is all, I've also got another window open that has these stream tip alerts, so I can read back. Gardner, for instance, said, "This stream is on me." Thanks, Gardner. You've paid for the stream. You actually paid for the internet too, but that's not what this money is for. All the money going to tips right now, as many of y'all have noticed, is going to the Kylo Fence Fund, because Kylo keeps getting out of his really cheap fence that I built him when I moved here. It worked real well when he was like a little puppy, and now he's a really big puppy. You can't watch this on your phone. I'll probably be streaming. This might end relatively soon, but I'll be streaming some more stuff throughout the day. Like I need to do some more City Skylines, and I need to do some more. What is that series called? Destiny. There's a lot I need to do today, but we'll keep this going for probably, I'll say it's safe to say another 30 minutes, because I need to figure out how to make an import bus work and then make sure that everything is actually working after that. And maybe that's, I don't know. If enough people keep watching, we got like 20 people watching now, so if they want to keep watching, I might keep it going a little bit longer than that. ME storage bus, that's what we're building though. That's the thing that's happening. What do we need to make this happen? Okay, we're missing this first off. So do we have any pistons? I think we probably got some pistons, but now we got a few more. And then from there, we just need to make it sticky. what kind of things do we have? Do we have any slime? We've got some slime. Make a couple of them. They could be useful for later. Oh, and of course we got the blue slime, the gelatinous slime. Also, we can always go kill our slime buddy in the deep dark, should it ever come to that. An annihilation core. Good, we got 2 of those now. Congratulations, everybody. We've created an import bus, and we've got everything we need to create another one should the situation arise. All right, so the import bus, I hope I've built the right thing. No one's commented and told me I'm doing it wrong. So we'll see. Although the comments are now coming in. We haven't checked the achievement book in a long time. You're right, we should probably check that out. I'm just waiting on the comments to start flooding in. Cab. You've done it all wrong again. Okay, there it goes. It's taking items out. One at a time. One item at a time. Oh boy. All right, I'll bite. How do you make this faster? You're all watching. You know what's going on. Okay, I'll see you in the city skyline stream. Thank you, Gardner, for tuning in, though. We might need to name a district after you now. I know what this is. This is all a bid to take over the channel. There's got to be a faster import bus. There's got to be a way to speed this thing up. Listen, I've got a lot of really intelligent people watching this stream. One of you has got to know how you speed up the import bus. I am giving away... Wait, what? Help me build a bigger, better backyard fence to keep my pup Kylo from getting out and run over. It doesn't sound brutal. It's just honest. I live. You can hear the cars when they go by. Right next to a road. That's the thing I'm concerned about. You know, it sounds brutal, but, you know, that's just how it works. There's a card you put on the import bus to speed it up. Acceleration cards. That's it. Okay. Acceleration cards. There's the ticket right there. Could be this one from Thermal Expansion. It's not. Ooh, Crystal Growth Accelerator. We don't need that. Acceleration cards. That seems straightforward enough. That's expensive. Oh boy, but it's okay. We've got nothing but diamonds. Nothing but let's build a few of these. I don't know what use they're going to be later on, but can you put more than one on there? Look, we've made 3 of them. Darn it. We'll find out. Do we just right click it? Oh, we put it over here. Okay. Do they stack? They don't, but I can put in like multiples of them. Holy snot! Okay, well maybe that's too far. Stop it. Slow down. Easy does it there. We'll hold on to some of these. Looks like with one acceleration card, it's still going plenty fast. Yeah, so we'll have a couple more of these for later. And that should do it. Put 2 imports on the interchat. No, this is fine. Look, this is going perfectly fine. All right, how are we doing on space, though? I see that our drives are starting to fill up here. So as far as types of items go, we're pretty much running real low on that. Can you stack these? No, I didn't think so. We need to create some more 16K storage cells. I know we could theoretically just move straight up and just build more 64, but it seems unnecessary. 4 is the maximum. Well, I think we've got plenty going right now. Let's fly over here and take a look on how all this is going. Oh, I forgot we have to cover all of this garbage up. How are you guys doing? How are you alive? Get out of here, you. Stop. Get back on the spikes. Good grief. Okay, so everything's fine here. Looks like everything's getting pulled out of here. This is going swimmingly. Everything's going into... Here's a question. Since we've been gone, oh, I can't breathe for the first time. So we need to hopefully get this thing filled back up. Again, it won't empty anything out unless it gets a redstone signal. So we won't have to worry about it automatically putting things in the trash. And then we need to whitelist some things for the trash so it doesn't just throw everything in there. So yeah, we will look at the achievement book, but we will look at the achievement book after we clean this mess up a little bit. And I can take the first step toward cleaning this mess up a bit by doing this. Perfect. So this is the fancy polished stone. We need to create some of it. Automate 64K storage cell crafting. I mean, the problem with that is we don't really have enough resources to automate something that resource intensive yet. Soon, though. Very soon indeed. What did I literally just said we're going to go to the painting machine. That's what we're going to do. Painting machine. Do you by chance have, what even are you, a conduit facade? We need to paint the conduit facades this color. Cool, do that. And also we need some more facades. The recipe for that, we can create hardened ones, which I think are harder to destroy, but not necessary for us at this present time. What did you Warden say? Why didn't you just import everything into IME and then set up a simple auto crafting system in the IME? Because I don't know how, okay? I didn't know how, and I didn't want to learn. I figured I'll just do what I'm good at, and this was it. This is what I was good at, so that's what we did. Yeah, you have to click the craft. This is automated, folks. That's what this is all about. That's totally the reasoning behind it. Brilliant. Thank you, Rule J Forsky. Rule Jaforski. Am I close? Rule Jaforski. 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 Hey, Andreas, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream where no one has normal names and everyone is just mad at Cub. 'Cause Cub just can't do it right, can he? 6 is not enough, but whatever. We'll worry about that another time. What we need to do is automate all those machines upstairs to automatically empty their items into the... Hold on. Let me finish that thought after I do this. You. I won't talk about me. Want to talk about me. Want to talk about I. Want to talk about number one. Oh, my, me, mine. What I think, what I like, what I want, what I know, what I see. I like talking about you usually. But occasionally, I want to talk about me. And a pattern terminal. Yeah. That whole list of things you just put in there, Evil, makes it sound so simple and straightforward. I don't know why I just didn't do it sooner. You're so right. Very easy, incredibly easy, in fact. Yeah, no, I don't think so. Hey, here's a good question for everyone at home. Do we need to keep these windows so we can see what's happening inside of there? Because I can. First off, let's figure out where we don't need... We only have 4 of these? Oh, no, we have 7 of these. Duh. We've only got 7 of them, though. So let's figure out where we don't need them. So these are the spaces we don't need them. Nothing going on there. We can put that there. All right, and then everything else here is going to require a facade because there's a pipe running through it. And look at that. We're all out of them. Wonderful. Blech. Pretty easy, they say. Pretty easy. We'll do that eventually. I'd like to set up a system that automatically... Well, you know what? That's a conversation for another time, another place. Another a whole new world. I'll just create 11 of these darn things. That's all of them I can make. A new fantastic point of view. Here's what I was going to say. I want to automate using the ME system to automatically export from all of these machines. But then what we'll have to do is completely dismantle all of these machines in here. And it's going to be... can you imagine just the nightmare that... We can automatically export from here if we wanted to. But I want to set up a system that automatically compresses these items down. We'll have to do that later, I guess. There's a lot of automation things that could be done. And I think that live streaming is a fun way to do it because it's something I would otherwise have to do off screen in my own time. And by live streaming, I get some live input. We all have a good time. And I mean, I don't want to turn this into a live stream series, though. That's my only issue, is because I don't really think that they're as good as the regular episodes, especially not for people watching after the fact. I know that they don't particularly like watching the archives. I think they prefer properly planned and executed recorded episodes, and I can understand and respect that. Also, I wonder where Mufasa is. He said he was going to stop by here a long time ago, and he still hasn't showed up. Hook up the machines to the ender chests. That's an idea, isn't it? Hook all the machines to export to an ender chest, and then have that same ender chest import into the system. Huh. It's an idea. It's a very good idea. Okay, so that takes care of that issue. We could take it a step further here. But then I can't see inside of them without jumping. So maybe if we can get some slabs. Hold the phone. What type of slab? Slabs. Don't I have some yeah, these marble stone. Wait, what? That's a stone slab? I'm pretty sure those are quartz, aren't they? That's a quartz. It says it's a stone slab, but that doesn't even make any sense. Stone slabs. That's a stone slab. Is that what I've got in there? No, those are not stone slabs. Game. You can't tell me those are stone. Those are totally quartz. I'm going to make more if I have to. Drying fried flesh? Listen. Wait, what? Oh, were those already dried? I wasn't even paying attention. Listen, I've got so many different things going on in my head right now. You're absolutely correct. Those are ready to eat. I don't know what I'm doing. See what I mean about the whole prepared video thing? This is what I meant to do. Okay. Tofu. Get up there, you. Just do that thing, and then you come back down here, and I'm going to eat you. Hey, X to Kep. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Hope that you're here to enjoy a wonderful good time of awesomeness. That's not how you do it. You need to make blocks first. I need to be careful out here because monsters have been spawning in the trees outside, and that's just not safe for anyone. Okay, so yeah, I can see inside of here now. We'll just kind of put these around the edges. Beautiful. Of course, that means I didn't actually need to put those facades down there. I could have just kind of put these on top, but now we can kind of see inside and what's going on, and look at that. Maybe we could put that there. Well, no, that doesn't help. That just makes things a lot worse. Perfect. And if we need to work on anything, thank you. Thank you, everyone. Y'all are saying some wonderful, nice things, aren't you? We can always just come right back down here and take a look at things. Look, we've already got some stuff in here. Iron boots. We don't want. We want you to whitelist the iron boots. So only accept those. Good. Starting to build up. What do we do with the... Oh, oops. Oh, no, there they go. Whoopsie doodle. I could set up a system that automatically combines all of those and then repairs them. But then, again, what would I do with them? Should we actually, now that I've thought about it, we have a little gardener outside now. Where is he? He's right outside. He'll come up here as soon as we walk outside. Watch. Little gardener. Little gardener. What are you doing, buddy? We should probably build him like a bedroom or something at some point. Guess who's back? Back again! It's our good old friend, Pixel Penguin. So that's got enough power. You've got enough power. So this whole operation is running off that one solar panel and is doing just fine. How am I doing for energy? And real quick, what else was I talking about needing to do? Because I forgot. Let's see. Energy. Okay, we're good. It's all good. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Cub, your voice is kind of silent. Is that better? I don't know. I could turn it up some, but then, that would peak, and we'd be in trouble. And I do that sometimes. I don't want to be peakish. Peckish? Pikashi? I think we've done it, folks. I think we've done everything we came here to do. I guess y'all might want to stick around because I'm going to build a couple more. Hey, thank you, Pokemon. Thank you so much. We're going to build some 16K storage drives before we go, so we don't run out of space anytime soon. We could build some 64 ones, but I'm not going to because for previous reasons that have been explained already, there's no reason. Do we by chance have the things we need? Oh. Huh! I didn't expect that. And also, we got an achievement for it. I've already done this. So I don't know why we got an achievement for it, but all right. We'll move the 64K drives down here. We got a new 16K drive. Do we have... What do we need to build one of these? Oh my gosh. All right, look at that. 16K storage drives, everyone. Oh, perfect. All right, so we're not worried about running out of space now. We got some SNESs, some 16K drives, and two 64K drives. We're good on storage. Perfect. You don't have to import NBT out and look back filter because all armor will be repaired. Good point there, Slycly. Thank you so much. Is Evil leaving? Ah, see you later, Evil. Don't go breaking our evil. Don't go breaking our evil. Don't go breaking our... That's such a dumb... I don't know why I came up with that. That's like literally the stupidest thing I could have said at the moment. That song doesn't even make sense. It doesn't fit with the... Where's the achievement book? Let's take a look at this thing. We have not gone through this thing in a while. No. Let's go back. way back to the beginning, and let's figure out what we've done here. Okay, so make a Tinker's Construct Smeltery. We haven't done that. We're not going to. We're not going to. We have upgraded your Tinker tools, but not with metal parts. So we haven't done that or done that. We have flown. We've done that. Use the angel block. We haven't done that yet. Plant flowers in 5 different biomes. Food farm, sprinkler, iron seed, diamond seed, growth pulsers. Haven't done those. We've traveled to the end. We've killed the ender dragon. Wait, what? Hatch a dragon egg and train it. Well, we don't have a dragon egg because I was an idiot and I sent our dragon egg plummeting into the depths of the world. It's gone forever. I might be able to get another one. I did do that, didn't I? I'm not just making things up. Do we have a dragon egg? Okay. I'll talk to Ralph about it because we have a dragon heart, but that's not the same thing. We'll have to talk to have to talk to someone else about that. You make a you can pulverize armor for ingots. We can, but don't really need to. Automate crop harvesting. Link an ender pouch to an ender chest. Haven't done that technically, but I mean it's not that big a deal. System to store your things. We've done that. Good job, everyone. Craft and use an ender quarry. That's close on my list, yeah. Automate storage of ore dust from the automatic scythe. No. Create a passively cooled reactor. Haven't done that yet. Actively cooled. Maximum size. Create a turbine. Produce a lot of stuff. Age of mysticism. Craft an iron wand and use it on a bookcase to make a... no, not Thaumonomicons. Please, no. Please, no. Capture and trade with a peck. Build an outfit a golem with tiny... no, that just messes up the world. Primordial Pearl. Eldritch Dimension and defeat the boss? What are these things? Craft a Lexica Botania. There's so much stuff in here I have no desire to do. All of this stuff. All of it. None of it am I interested in. Go to the spirit world? What is this, Avatar? I don't want to go to the spirit world. There's no bathrooms there. If you are a severe Avatar fan, you will get that reference. You have to be a serious Avatar fan to get that one. Draconics? Automate wither killing? What? Jump between 2 tamed dragons while in midair while both are flying? Oh my. Age of Insanity. Produce 1 billion RF. Successfully run a 1k by 1k ender quarry in the deep dark. Turn a nether fortress into dirt with an ender quarry. See, this stuff is just absurd. Why would I want to do any of these things? Can we just say we're 100% complete? Craft a single octuple compressed cobblestone block. I mean, we're doing other things with our cobblestone ATM. Not a whole lot. We're just turning it into energy, which, by the way, energy, I checked it a minute ago and wasn't even paying attention. We're good on it. We're not even worried. Look at this. We've got all of this lava. We've got all this lava. All this. We've got so much lava. I'm not even worried. Are y'all worried? Because I'm not. Too much lava, really. What's next on the agenda? What do we do now that we finally got this thing all completely automated and I don't ever have to think about it again? Speaking of which, how are we doing on ender pearls now? Now that we've got all of this set up, are we hurting for ender pearls? We've got like 18 of them. Still not great. I'd like to have like stacks and stacks of them. You know what we could do, though, is we could go to the end and we could set up a monster spawning facility there. And basically just have it killing nothing but Slendermen. What do y'all think about that? Would that be a cool thing to do? Would that be a good idea? Would that be good for you? Is that a thing that you would like to see? Because that could be useful. If we built it there, we'd totally have to build it out of obsidian because it'd have to blend in with the environment, I guess. Or would it? It wouldn't. We just have to have like a dark material. And we can totally just do dark material with cobblestone. Where's my chisel? Give me back my chisel here. Let's see what we can do with some different materials we've got on hand. We've got a lot of cobblestone. Cobblestone is one thing we're not hurting for. So what's vaguely the end? Look at that. We need to make some colored cobblestone that's black. We can make some cobblestone, cobble blackstone, or colored cobblestone, black frequency. That's an odd one. Any of these would work, really. That one there, some French cobblestone tiles. That sounds nice, doesn't it? Magical crops. Everyone wants to freaking do magical crops. What's the big deal with the magical crops, guys? I'll tell you what, we're not going to start magical crops here today during this live stream. I'll tell you what we are going to do. We're going to go start. We're just going to go do a quick survey of the end. We're going to bring some cobblestone along just in case. And we're going to discuss the logistics of building a monster spawner there. The Nether would also be a good place for one, now that I think about it. Let's just hop in here, though, and take a look around. Everyone's just saying magical crops. All right, so this is where we spawn, apparently. So that seems like as good a place as any to put a monster spawner, right? Look at this guy with his... what is this from? This is from Sims, isn't it? I think I know enough about stuff. Hey, Exon. So what we can do is we can put little like slabs on top of all of these to prevent them from spawning up here, and then kind of force them to spawn down here on some platforms. And in fact, this thing doesn't need to be very big, just big enough to kill these guys. So if we took, and it doesn't even have to have a roof. It's just going to spawn here anyway. What can we build? What can you do? Let's go with that looks cool. We'll get a stack of that, and we'll say, you know what? You're going to be spawned onto here. This is where you'll be spawned from. How far out can we go with these? Didn't we count it like 6, I think? Or was it 8? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We'll go 8, I guess. Dark steel armor in Endario. Okay, yeah, that could be a project. Look at that. So that's perfect. All right, they'll spawn there, right? Yeah, they'll totally spawn there. We got to go back now, though. How do I get out of here? How do I leave here? This is something I haven't considered. I haven't taken into consideration where the escape is. It's way the heck over here. Super inconvenient. You can't change that either, unfortunately, but whatever. We can probably set up like a, yeah, I get the idea. Yeah, come on. Let's get out of this. I can set up a device that allows me to teleport very quickly. We'll worry about that later. For right now, we're going to need... I didn't even know how wide that thing was, but we're going to need some fans. If you have a deep storage unit and an ME interface, you can link the... Oh, you're right. I can do that, but I have to take all the cobble that's currently in there out and put it in the deep storage unit. Storage unit? I meant to put in fan, by the way. I don't know why I spelled that other thing. Fans? Where are they? Where are the fans? There they are. I might have some fans in here now that I think about it. What are you doing? Stop it. Stop it. We have a couple of fans. And then they're super cheap, so we'll just like make some more. We'll make 8 of them. That's too many, but, you know, whatever. We don't have any switches. We'll have to make some. Get a better pickaxe? I don't really do a whole lot of mining. And of course I meant lover, and we might have a lot of lovers. I just haven't checked. Wow! We got lovers. Not even gonna worry about that. Let's grab our saw. That could be useful. And then we're gonna need some spikes. We got like 4 of these. We might need some other ones though. Or do we? Nah, let's not. We won't worry about it, I guess. Like I was saying, I can build a teleporting device that lets us teleport. Whoa, bro! Calm yourself, man. Jeez. Absolutely no chill. So, I guess this thing's going to be 3 wide now. That decision's been made for me. Perfect, actually. I don't even care. Where's the saw? We can get the saw. We're going to get these. We're going to cut them like so. And then cut them like so. And then we'll put these along the edges. Now, can I pass between those? No, I cannot. Good. This is going to be like the most simplest thing in the world. Don't know why I just didn't do this sooner. Perfect. And then you're going to be our test subject. We've got way too many fans and way too many lovers. I don't know why I thought 8 fans was necessary for this, but, you know, whatever. I/O port and set the priority to 1 in the deep storage unit and put the disk with the cobblestone in the I/O port. Okay. I'm not sure what disk has the cobblestone, though. That's the concern. I think, I don't know. Right, you're just going to jump up there. That's why... At least you didn't teleport out of the way, so that's something we won't have to worry about. We'll build this up a bit higher so that won't happen. And then we're also going to need... The last couple pieces we'll need is something to Your dad is ordering a pepperoni passion pizza. Do you have a passion for pizza? Pizza is the best. I won't lie. It is pretty good. But I'm just saying, I mean, with that name, you would think you'd have to, oh, wow, we can do this? Oh, we can do this. I thought you could only do this with the smaller pieces. That'll do. Oh, okay. Well, Shrek. Get out of there, you. We might not have enough, actually. Ah, the fans. Okay. Off the fans go. What happened to the Sky Factory 2.5 survival? Well, that was actually just Sky Factory 2, not 2.5. This is 2.5. This is the only 2.5 series I've had. And that series ended. I don't understand why people keep asking about series like, hey, when is this coming back? When it had a very definitive ending where Chicken Man blew me up. Like you don't come back from that. That's not an ending you can bounce back from and make a new season. Like a chicken destroyed the island and ripped off Mufasa's hair or wings, not hair. Big difference between wings and hair. Oh, I forgot we had like more of these. Perfect. Set up an export bus in the cobblestone. We don't have that much cobblestone. It's not that big a deal. Like, I'm not worried about it. Perfect. And maybe we should add some upright pieces to this as well. Just back here on top of the fans. This looks okay. I just spit all over the place, but that's all right. And then we just need to make sure they don't get out past the spikes. So I guess some more of these blocks back here. Right. Seems legit. There we go. If Card destroys the base again, I mean, it's not a question of if, it's a question of when. He will do it again, but I'm not sure what to do at that point. We need a few more things over here. We got to have the hopper, which sucks up items, and of course we've got to have another ender chest. And we'll just use the same connection that we already have feeding into the system. Get me out of this. Oh, man, we'll see you later, Evil. Go make yourself some food and enjoy your Christmas experience, which is not today. Today is Thanksgiving, so Shrek whatever I just said about Christmas. That's irrelevant. Hopper. Not the bad guy. We're not talking about the bad guy here from that Bug's Life movie. It's a Bug's Life. We're talking about Hopper, this item that we're building right now. One of them should be enough. We've got our vacuum hopper. And then just an ender chest is the last piece of the puzzle. Where is that darn thing? There it is. All right, we don't want to build this one. This is the vanilla one and it's garbage. We want to build this good one here. Boom. We're missing a blaze rod. Okay, it's fine. Can we make them? That's uses. Recipe for the blaze rod. Can they not be manufactured? How are we out of blaze rods? Shrek. I guess we can go get some from the nether, but that just seems unnecessary. Ugh. The Enderman might teleport out of the farm. I'm going to make sure it doesn't happen. They don't currently teleport out of the one we have here. Like, they just die, which is convenient. Bro, you're drawing a little too much attention to yourself, mate. All right, come here, guys. I'm here to... We should probably build another one of these here. We definitely need to build a... Big props to Gardner. Amen to that. He's a mad guy. We appreciate it. Definitely appreciate it. He's no longer with us, though. He had to... Made it sound like he's dead. He's not dead. He had to go to work, but then his boss told him to get out of here, but he can't keep watching on his phone, so he's gone now. We're going to die. We're going to spawn into the world dead. Yep, told you. Called it. Respawn. It's okay. We can't lose our items because that was a decision we made when we started the series to make that not a thing that can happen. So thank you to you guys for making that decision because I did leave it up to y'all. All right, so yep, all white across the board. I think that's what we needed. I think that's just what we needed. We needed to build this thing. Terrible song. Okay, so you can't build anything on top of this obsidian platform. Or it vanishes, apparently, when you come back. And that's okay. That's going to be not that big an issue. We'll get by. It's not. Listen. We will get by. It's okay. We'll just have to shrink in the... Oh, I mean, this will decrease the amount of total spawning space we've got in here. Oh, you got to go? Well, hey, thank you for tuning in while you could, and thank you for that happy giving of thanks day that you just gave me there. I appreciate that. I hope that you also enjoy your giving of thanks day as well. And give thanks to your mother. Call up your mom, or just go look at her if she's in the same room as you and be like, you are a saint. Thank you for putting up with me. Make a bow from redstone arsenal? Nah, I'm good. Thanks, though. I don't need one. What am I going to do with a bow? Like a bow and arrow? No, no thanks. All right, actually, let's move you. Let's offset you. Oh, this takes forever. We'll put you over here on the side, and then we'll put you right here. And then we need you to hook up to this side, actually. No, stop. This side. Excellent. So you should output things into this ender chest, and that should automatically put them into the system. When we leave here, this is all going to unload, though, so we're going to need some sort of a world anchor. I forgot about that. So some sort of a big anchor. No, those are all decorative. Travel anchor, those are useful. Cable, or maybe some sort of a loader? There we go. A spot loader would actually work just fine. That's going to require us to build a chunk loader first, though. That's okay. We can. That's fine. We could also build one of these. My gosh, why would we? We got to build one of these when we get over there. Enderman will teleport out of the farm. I doubt it. Reason being, they don't do it in the current farms that we have right now. In the no, you are a saint, couple. Thank you. Thank you very much. That's kind of you to say. We have one right now in the overworld, and they don't teleport out of it, so I doubt they'll teleport out of here. More to the point, though, what I'm concerned about is people, and by people I do mean Endermen, and let's face it, they're not real people. They're not like us. We're superior to them. I'm worried about them trying to spawn other places, so what we're going to do is we're going to prevent that from happening by building some nice, thin little pieces of cobblestone cover. I think that's as thin as it gets, isn't it? A cobblestone cover. So we will take the cobblestone cover. I can chunk load from my inventory. I don't even know what that means. All right, so if we tab F7 here, they can no longer spawn on top of these. So we'll just have to cover all of their other spawning areas with this stuff. And how long is this stream going to be? I don't know. It keeps getting longer. I was going to stop a while ago, but now we keep going. It's an endless system. We're just going to keep going with this. Look at that guy. Like, that guy's okay with it. Just be more like that guy. That guy is like totally chill. You go into your inventory, you see the map symbol on the left there. I do see a map symbol. Claim and chunk load. How do I claim it? And also, does that still work if I'm not here? This all seems like strange things to me. Can they spawn on top of this thing? I don't think they can. Yeah, there you go. Look at that. We're this is unnecessary. Everything I'm doing right now, all of that was unnecessary. Good. Okay. See, look at this. This is good. Look at these guys. All right, test run time. Oh, right. So, of course, he just jumped right over the edge. Did not take that into consideration. Also, fans are getting in the way. Turn them off. Well, there goes that guy. So, proof of concept is working. You just need to make sure they don't accidentally hop out over the edge. Or purposefully. We can't allow them to escape. That's not a thing we can let happen. They cannot be allowed their freedom. There, so that should prevent that from happening. And maybe we should take it all the way over the edge. Boom! Gardner got back in time. Well, we just keep going. I mean, at some point we'll stop. At some point. So we've left them with a very small area to spawn in, but they're just going to keep spawning in other places. Where did you even? Oh, you must have teleported over there. So again, we just need to cover all the tops of these things so they can't actually spawn there and will instead spawn down there and spot load it. Because again, if you claim chunks, the chunks will be loaded. I don't know what this is. I don't know how this works. I'm not comfortable with this. It says loaded chunks none. Say it still says loaded chunks 0 of 50. We'll see what happens when we leave the end, though, and if those chunks stay loaded. That feels cheaty to me, though. I feel like I should probably build a spot loader. Get out of here, all of you. All of you go. Get out of your shit. All right, control left click. Ah, chunk loaded. All right. Will they stay loaded while we are gone, though? That's the question. Mr. Thonex, you seem to be extraordinarily knowledgeable. Will they stay loaded when I leave the end? Because that's all that matters to me at this point. As long as those 2 chunks stay loaded, I'm a happy boy. And by boy, I mean like 23-year-old adult male who is hiding from his family on his father's side. I love my dad, and I love some of the members of my dad's family, but I know better than to put myself in an environment with them because they've done things, and I'll be very upset with them about it. And if it comes up, well, they won't be a fan of my father or me anymore, so we'll just do Thanksgiving alone at my house. My brother also opted not to go with them, and he keeps texting me to take him to the gym. I don't want to take him to the gym. It's Thanksgiving. Who works out on Thanksgiving Day? No one does. This is giving a thanks day. Stay home and don't go. Add a necrotic bone to your sword. Oh, cool. That could be a fun thing to do, I guess. You got to go in a few minutes. That's okay. Nothing real big's happening, is it? All right, so that'll keep monsters from spawning there. You see the problem we're having here, though, is that monsters are not spawning inside of this box. They're spawning on top of here, and I can't do anything about that. If I try to do anything about that when we come back, it'll all just be... Unless... What if, theoretically speaking, if these load... Well, obviously, if I leave the game, they'll unload. I know a lot of people have struggled with that. What if because the chunk loaders keep these loaded, maybe when I leave the end, they won't disappear like they did last time? Like, I don't know. It's worth a shot. Because we need to prevent them from spawning up top here. We need them to spawn inside of this box we built to kill them. Like, that's the whole point of the death box, is for them to go in the box and die. Is Cub really live? No, I am not. This is actually... Thank you for asking, first off, Taha Hassan. This is actually a pre-recorded video that I did yesterday, so I could pretend to be live, but actually spend the day, all of Thanksgiving Day, with my family. Oh, what did you miss? Okay, yeah, you don't need to watch the whole archive. Not much. We finished setting up the import. You know, we got to go back to the overworld anyway. So we'll just go talk about it there. What was I going to do in the overworld? What was I going to do? What was the reason for going back to the overworld? Is there an actual reason for going back to the overworld? I don't know. Oh, it was to test and see if this stuff stays loaded. Basically, we just finished up the monster spawning automation. Everything is now anytime someone spawns and is killed, all of their items will now be automatically added to the enemy system. That's what you missed, Gardner. Basically. I mean, that pretty much surmises it. Hey, the gaming kingdom. How you doing? You did finally make it. Welcome, by the way. Do these get smaller? I don't feel like this is... apparently not. Did I just stack 2 of them on top of each other? That's what I did. I was looking at this one thing, and it looked a bit too big for its britches. Because it is. I do grow semi-weary of covering all these up, but whatever. I'm glad that I'm doing this in a live stream, though, so that all of you can watch and enjoy me putting covers on top of Obsidian in the end. This is... I'm sure this is like the height of live streaming. I've watched a few live streams myself, and never before... Hey, as Fred, how you doing? Never before have I ever seen anything this majestic. I mean, look at this. Maybe I should sing while I do it. The hills are alive with the sound of Thanksgiving. Wah! That's the sound of a turkey. I don't know if you've ever heard a turkey. They don't actually sound like that. They're more like... That's the sound of one having its neck chopped off. You want to hear what one sounds like cooking? Nothing, because it's dead. Unless you try to cook it alive, in which case, what is wrong with you? Kill your turkeys, people. My gosh. And also, don't leave them out overnight to defrost them. The amount of times I hear about people doing that. That's not how you get a turkey ready for cooking, for Pete's sake. Good grief. I mean, we've been cooking turkeys in this country for how many hundreds of years, and you can't even get your turkey cooking done right? Oh, right, the fans are turned off, of course. All right, well, at least they're in there. That's a good sign. That's what we wanted. Okay. Okay, so for the most part, that seemed to work. Oh, gosh. But we do still have some issues with them popping up here. So maybe we should just go ahead and just bite the dust, bite the bullet, as they say, not the dust. No one wants to bite any dust here. And is this going to make these too small? Is this going to make these are the pillars. Is that what we have right now? What do we have here? These are pillars. Yeah, that's what we want. All right, make me some more, maybe more pillars, please. Thank you. 12 is enough for now. Fine and dandy. Just go for the magical crop farm. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense, but I don't know. This is a pretty easy way to do it, too. I'm happy with what we've got here, assuming it all works out in the end. So that should stay loaded as we fly away to ruin another. This one's small. We'll do this one real quick and prevent the guys from spawning up here next. Get out of here, all of you. What we're actually doing over here, in addition to just putting down these blocks, is we're also killing time for, so we can go back and check and see how it's doing. I think the last thing we'll do here today, after we kind of make sure this is all going well, is we'll get some of those teleporting anchors and set one up here so I don't have to fly over to the... I can't do this. I just can't do this. I feel so inadequate. I feel like Newt Scamander's friend in Fantastic Beasts and How to Get Your Hands on Them. He's not magical. He's a bit obese, but he's still lovable. And that's what I am at the end of the day. I'm still lovable. I hope you guys have all seen that movie because it was pretty darn good. If you haven't seen Fanciful Creatures and How to Get Your Hands on Them, I liked it. What I like most, though, is the fact that in these Harry Potter movies, first off, I made the mistake of bringing my niece to these, which was... Why would I use a builder's wand? Why would that... That would just be... no. That's not how we do things around here. The one thing I'll say about Fanciful Beasts and How to Get Your Hands on Them, I brought my niece, and that was a mistake. She liked the movie, but it was real dark. And that's what I like about these Harry Potter movies, is that you grow up with them, right? Like, as you watch them, you get older, and the stories get older and darker. What are you doing up here? Stop this. Get out of here, all of you. This is not permissible. You should be spawning inside of here. Oh, we'll see you later, Genius Docus. That's a name, I guess. We'll see you later. Thank you for joining. Thank you for participating in this fun party times. Call it the Ender Cub edition. We'll see. Ender Cub. Double Ender. Oh, are the comments frozen? No, the comments aren't frozen. Your comment is literally right there on the screen. Dude, the comments have been shown on the screen for ages. Oh, I thought you said they haven't been shown. No, yeah, they're up there. They're there. Just a reminder to everyone that I do see the comments the second you see them. There is no delay in me seeing your comments. What you're seeing is the 30-second delay between me reading them and you seeing them, because there's a delay in the video. It's about a 30-second delay. So I get your comments, I see them instantly, but me seeing them and them being displayed on the screen won't happen for another 30 seconds because of the delay in the stream. How are we doing down here now, guys? I see a lot of nothing happening. That's okay. We're not going to worry about it. Let's get out of here. We'll at least build that travel anchor. We might never come back here because this whole endeavor has just not proven to be worthwhile at all. Does the builder's one not work with covers? I didn't know that. And I do actually ignore my fans quite frequently. Cub, are you purposely ignoring me or are you blind? Blind, I guess. We'll have to go with that one. I had welcome to the stream, by the way. I like when people assume that you're purposely ignoring them, right? As though I have a vendetta against you. You've done nothing to me. I have nothing against you. Why would I be ignoring you? Unless, of course, you're saying something annoying, in which case it is possible. Yeah, it is 100% possible that I could be ignoring you. Do we have any of these? Do we have any? We can get some pulsating iron nugs. Good. Usually the only comments I'll ignore, Cub, can you please, can I make the videos with you, Cub? Can I be in the videos? I'm really smart. I can do things, and you're just an idiot, Cub. Let me be in the videos, and you'll get a lot more views, because I know what I'm doing, Cub. Please. Painting machine? What? No! What? How did that even happen? What happened to the travel anchor? What is... Why? Why? Ah! Do we have any binder composite in here? Binder composite? No. What's the missing ingredient? Help my build a bigger. Huh. You're right. That's been on the screen this whole time and no one's ever mentioned it. That's weird. Thank you, Taha Hassan. I can't be your dad, realist gamer, I'm afraid. I'm not really qualified clay. We're missing clay. I can get clay. I can make that happen. It's not a big deal. I mean, I've never been a dad. I'm not sure how I would be. I mean, I guess I am. Morning Corpse is my son. Many of you will know that. Morning Corpse and I get along very well. We have fun days at the park and stuff. So he's a pretty good kid. But I don't know. I mean, one kid's enough. I don't know if I can really handle many more than that. I don't think. Where's the dust? Do you have dust? Who has dust? Do you have dust? You've got dust. Give me dust. Thank you. We don't do bloopers. We just have happy little accidents is what's going on here. All the happy little accidents. You don't get these in the properly edited videos. It's just... that's all that goes on around here. Just have all these nice happy little accidents. And now we're going to... What? No. 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 Stop it. Break apart, darn you. Do you have... You have silk on you? When did I do that? When did that become a thing? Give me some of this stuff. 48 of it's fine. What do I do with you? Uses? I smelt you. Be smelted, I say. That's another thing we could automate, is the export out of this. I do use Curse for Sky Factory. Yes, indeed. All right, you get in there. Travel anchor. Travel anchor. Right? Thank you. Just the one, though? No. No. No! This game is insane. I need more pulsating nugs. Apparently, we can't make any more pulsating nugs. How do you get the pulsating... How do you get this? How is this made? This is made with an ender pearl and an iron ingot. Well, guess what we're not hurting for anymore, folks? Ender pearls, baby. We finally at a point in our lives. I've been playing this for what? This is like the 32nd episode. Like I even have like 6 in my inventory that I'm not even thinking about. Oh, this is great. Absolutely wonderful. Cough, cough, mini you. What is that? Are you referring to? I don't have a mini me anymore. Mini me is dead. Mini me has been replaced with a mini Gardner. Where is he? What's he doing out here? Mini Gardner? Where are you? What are you doing? Where did he go? Gardner. There he is. Gardner. Gardner, it's not even a mini Gardner. He's like an actual sized Gardner. Like Gardner, Gardner just admitted it. He is only a foot tall. So, a lot of people don't know this about him. But it's, you know what, and we still love him for it. That's the thing. If you dislike someone because they're only a foot tall, well, who's the real bigot here? It's you, my friend. You need to embrace Gardner, but not too tightly. You will break him. He's quite fragile because of his size. But we love him for it, don't we? All right, so I should have some travel anchors, or some traveling sticks. Wait a minute. I thought I had more of these. I thought I had like at least 2. Apparently I don't. How do I charge it? Recommending charge method. Do I put it inside of a thing? Can I put it inside of here? No, of course I can't, idiot. Can it go inside of here? Okay, well that didn't work. All right, I got to build some kind of a charger, I guess. That's fine. Let's see. I haven't taken an allergy pill this morning. I need to go do that. Charging. What are you? Wireless charger. You look like a thing. Charging items in nearby players' inventories. That seems like a good deal. Yeah, let's do that. Welcome back, Evil. You're here just in time, man. We're going to make a wireless charger. All right, maybe not immediately we're not. Let's go ahead and type that in there. So we don't have any more of this weird jumping around stuff. I try to read my comments. I certainly do. I should try PvP. That would be hilarious. I mean, I think a lot of us have different ideas of what would be hilarious. All right, so first off, we're going to need some of these. 10, maybe? I mean, we've got the resources for them. And then those need to be turned into these. All right, and we've run out of things now, so we don't have... We're almost there. We're close. All right, we're going to need some color. Okay, so just cobblestone and then some vibrant alloy. The vibrant alloy, if I'm not mistaken, it's just energetic alloy and ender pearls. All right, so we have energetic alloy. I know we got one. It's not going to do it. So we're going to need more energetic alloy. So that's going to be glowstone, redstone, and gold. Simple enough. Some glowstone. Or so that's actually gold. I know what I'm talking about. So some redstone, and now we get the glowstone. See, this is the... Cub, what do you want to build for Kylo that'll cost $350? A big fence around my whole backyard. Like a real big, proper fence. Have I not explained this? I thought I explained this. Cub, please do Grand Theft Auto 5 online. I probably will. We'll probably do some of that today. You're leaving in 1 hour, Colton? Oh, dear. Well, we'll try to get it wrapped up by then. All right. Let's answer Gardner's question first. So up in the corner, it says, help me build a bigger, better backyard fence. It says, help my build it better. Thank you for pointing that out earlier. Help my build a bigger, better backyard fence to keep my pup Kylo from getting out and ran over. So the problem is, when I first moved into my home, I built a fence around the backyard for Kylo using some cheap wire meshing and some T-posts. And the problem is he can now both dig under that and also bite through it. So, and he's a lot bigger. He needs a slightly bigger fence. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to build a fence using, and this is something actually one of the viewers suggested, getting cinder blocks because they're dirt cheap. Putting those in the ground, like maybe an inch below ground level. Yeah, okay. I didn't explain it this full. Like I didn't go all the way through with it. So, putting those about an inch under the ground, all the way around the perimeter of the fence. So if he tries to dig under them, it's cinder blocks. He can't get through that. And then I'm going to use proper, like cured and treated wooden posts and big wooden posts. And I'm going to use much thicker like fencing material, and I'm going to put that all the way around his fence, and then that way he can't bite through it, he can't force his way through it, he can't dig underneath it, and then I might put some of that cheap like bamboo wall stuff against the fence, so it won't be part of the fence, but it'll just kind of cover the fence, so this mean dog that keeps coming up to the backyard and just barking at Kylo won't be able to actually see him and bark at him. And after putting all that together, it came out to about $350, so I'm going to try... I don't know if we'll ever... it's not a rush on it, because right now what I'm able to do is... the reason we need the fence is for Kylo. He's got a big backyard to play in. If he escapes, though, there's a big major road right outside my house here where people go way faster than they're supposed to. Like, the speed limit is 65, and they will just fly down this road. It's insane. I don't want him to get run over. There's much bigger, badder dogs out here. I don't want him to get hurt. So he spends most of the time inside with me. Right now he's in the kitchen with the cat taking a nap. But when I go to work, or if it's warm enough outside at night, he's had to sleep inside a bit lately. But if it's warm enough outside, what if he jumps over it? I'm not worried about that. He's not quite that tall. But the whole idea for the dog fence, yes, it was Pixel Penguin who pointed out that it's helped my build a bigger fence. The whole idea with the fence is so that when I'm either at work or if he decides to sleep outside, I won't have to worry about him escaping and getting squished by a car or eaten by a bigger dog. So, um, like I said, right now it's not too big a deal. He is a bit slow, I want to say, on figuring out where he can escape from, because the first place he got out, I was able to get the fence kind of straightened back out. I used some ground stakes to hammer him back in there, and it took him another couple of days. Well, thank you. I do like dashing today. It took him another couple of days to figure out he could just dig it back under again. And so I kind of patched that up and put some more dirt there, and he seemed to get lazy. And then a few days later, he figured out he could just dig in somewhere else. So I've had to put more dirt there. It's okay for now. You know, I'm not trying to. It says 7 days left. I'll just extend it at the end of it. I'd like to get enough money by the end of January to build the fence. And hopefully I'll be able to save up some money to add to the pot myself. So, yeah, you're welcome, Gardner. I'll be able to add to the pot myself, too, and we can get that money. I think I might be able to reuse. I don't want to reuse the fence we have currently because, like I said, he's been able to tear it up in the past. So I want to get something a little bit thicker that he won't be able to just bite through. And it's weird because he's never really shown much interest in escaping. If you don't know Kylo very well, he's extraordinarily lazy. He mostly just lays down. But I think the problem we've been having is there is a new female dog. Wow, Gardner, good gosh, man. Another $50. Thank you. It's getting to a point where you've now contributed $300 to this channel, and thank you. I mean, thank you. Honestly, thank you. But also, I feel uncomfortable with that for some reason, right? Because at the end of the day, you are basically a stranger, and you've given me a lot of money, and I appreciate it. It's strange to receive tips this large when the majority of them are like $5 or $6, but this is weird. Thank you. I don't want to sound ungrateful or anything. That's not where I'm coming from with this. It just does. Okay, yeah, you did write that. Pat Kylo for me. I sure will. Thank you so much, Gardner. You're a great guy. And thank you to M1 Jordan and Buzz Bros. They've also contributed to this to help make this happen. So Buzz Bros 2002 and executive producer M1 Jordan or Jordan Allen. You can check out his YouTube channel. He's got some good stuff on there. That's very appreciated. And I think we should go open up the big block, and then let's build the wireless charger first. Let's get back. I got distracted there for a second, explaining a dog fence, and then having Gardner just blow us all out of the water again. Thank you, man. Just having savings, and again, IT admin. I didn't realize IT admin was so well paying. I mean, my goodness. Do we have any Ender heads? I do have an Enderman head. But is that the right kind of Enderman head? Because this looks like this looks like a different Enderman head. Also, we'll need some more vibrant alloy for it. Let's go ahead and build this first. We're still not there yet. Right. Vibrant alloy is going to require... So that's what I'm doing now. Good grief. I got real distracted there. Pixel Penguin, thank you so much for tuning in and watching while you could. It was a pleasure to have you here. I hope that you enjoy the rest of your Giving Thanks Day. Today, we're pretty much just giving thanks to Gardner. My gosh. I would name another... Do you want another animal named after you? I feel like we should probably name... We're naming the fence after you. We're going to name it the Gardner 80... Is it 89? The Gardner 89 Memorial Fence. Now, usually, you do memorial fences for dead people. So we're not wishing you ill or anything, Gardner. But it's just... How about the honorary? The Gardner 89 honorary fence. My gosh. I'll make a plaque out of it. I can get some stenciling and some spray paper. It'll be really... Guys, please help and answer. I am late. Well, Nerdip, please do not say anything to Gardner. All right, I'll stop talking to Gardner, I guess. Why? Why would I do that? Did he say a thing? Oh, see you, Pixel Penguin. Well, Nerdip, what was there? We're just doing some stuff. Like I can't really get too into it because there's not really a whole lot for me to explain. You're late for a very important date. We're just doing some random things around the base to, yeah, I can't even put this in here, so that's not going to work. We're going to have to go get a basic Enderman skull. Now, don't you have beheading on you? You do. So this should be straightforward. Go to the end, kill some Endermen, get an Ender head. Seems straightforward enough, right, everybody? Gardner and Taha seem to be developing some sort of a... okay, so this still disappeared. Dang it. There's nothing inside of here, but then again, why would there be? Let's go find some Endermen, and we'll cut their heads off with our sword. I'm so frazzled right now. I don't even remember what it was I was doing. All right. Hey, look, that was easy. That was extremely easy. Thanks, guys. That was great. Can a trash can be named after him? Oh, wow. And then it'll be like I'm there because I'm trash. The Gaming Kingdom, man. What kind of dog do I have? Kylo is a 8. No. Oh, my gosh. He's about a year old now. He was born in January, so he's 11 months old. He is part Labrador, part German Shepherd, mostly Lab, except the ears are extremely German Shepherd. But yeah, what's wrong with talking about other cheap people in the chat? You guys can talk to one another, and we can all be fun. Golden says, soon I'll pay to help, but I'm 11. Don't worry about it. Listen, this is not like a guilt thing or a thing you're supposed to do or a thing you have to do. If you can contribute, it's very much appreciated. But I'd still... Look, Gardner's just a great guy, and he's a great contributor to the channel. Not just financially, but like information-wise. And he's just a nice guy. I would still appreciate him being here, even if he wasn't contributing money. And to that end, I do appreciate the money, but I mean, that goes to everyone. There's like 17 people watching now. I appreciate every single one of you. Sammy L just joined. I appreciate him too. Realist Gamer, I appreciate you as well. But, you know, you don't just have to contribute. Oh, it's your birthday in cool. Okay, well, Gardner's birthday's in the same month. Gardner, are you Kylo? Yeah, I appreciate everyone being here. It's great. We all have a great deal of fondness for one another. We all love one another. We all go to parties together. You guys have all been to the parties, right? Why have you got this live stream? It's so boring. Well, I can't answer that, yogurt. It's a peasant. I'm not a peasant. I'm on a PC. If I was on an Xbox, I would be a peasant, I suppose. There's some PC gamer snobbishness right there. All right, so we've got this wireless charger device. Allegedly, we should be able to plug it in, and it'll provide some wireless charging. And I say allegedly because I don't actually know how this thing works. Plop. Great. I appreciate you, Evil. You're a great individual. Wow, this thing charges fast. Oh, my gosh. All right, Staff of Traveling is done. That was quick and easy. Wonderful. All right, now let's go to the Deep Dark real fast. We're going to open up the Compact Giant Chance Cube. Since, for some reason, we're doing all of these in the Deep Dark, it just seems like the safest place to do it. We've got to figure out how to harvest this stuff. I guess we just bring a bucket here. We'll do that later. Shots fired, console users. I actually have a... Oh, this stuff is spreading out even further now. It's destroying all of my torches. I wouldn't pay to keep me close in the backyard. Yeah, okay. I guess you're definitely not Kylo then. It's for his own good, though. This is... We can't be here anymore. It's too laggy. I'm going to have to do something about that later. For right now, we'll go open this thing up somewhere else. Gardner's lag-inducing donation. Nah, I'm kidding. But no, it is for his own good. I understand he's a dog and he doesn't get that. But you have a yellow lab. That's pretty cool. Very cool. Labs are just the best. I love labs. I like labs, golden retrievers. I like bigger, like super intelligent dogs. Kylo is super intelligent, by the way. He was so easy to train, right? He does still have this one weird tick that he does where he takes all of his food. Like, if I'm in another room, he'll get a mouthful of food and bring it to whatever room I'm in. This isn't a safe place to do this either. We'll go inside of here. This is a safe space. And he'll just, like, trail food all the way to my room or wherever it is I am. And that's a bit pesky, but what can you do? All right, we'll put it over here on the clouds. That sounds like an even worse idea. Let's do this. I do not know Dan TDM. What is a Dan TDM? I like big dogs. I like smart dogs. I dislike little dogs with attitude. You know people who have like little dogs with attitude. And they're like, oh, and he's just cute. It's like how fierce he is. You've got like this Chihuahua that keeps biting a toddler, and they're like, oh, he's got so much spirit. It's like, no, that little rat needs to be put down. That little rat just bit a toddler. He's not cute. He doesn't have a fighting spirit. He's just terrible. My dog's bigger than your dog. I'm going to have my dog eat your dog because your dog's just the worst. What mods am I using? All the mods that are inside of... All right. That are inside of Sky Factory 2.5. Gardner's giant chance cube. Oh, gosh. What is happening? Oh! Okay. I kind of wish I'd done this in the overworld. Sort of. Because this would be a nice thing to have in the sky. Maybe what we should have done is just build a platform far away from our base. Oh, hold on. Is this going to get sealed in? This is going to get sealed in. I don't want to be here anymore. I like little dogs. I just don't like the little nippy ones and when their owners are just... What is this? Guys, it's creating like a Hunger Games arena. This is ridiculous. I saw this before in testing, but I've never seen it happen actually in-game. Gardner, actually, we talked about this on Twitter when I was talking about the weird things that can happen when you use these blocks. And you're like what? And I was like, well, spawning massive biodomes. This is one of those. All right, well, we've got to find something to do here. This is going to have to serve some sort of purpose. Do I have a sign on me? I need to go get a sign. Oh, man. I wish I had done it around the portal. How did the cow get here? $50 Nether Dome. It's the Nether Dome! The one and only Gardner Nether Dome! All right, hold on just a second. Let me get inside. Oh, I didn't actually have to come inside for this. We can just grab a sign. And we'll take all 5, I suppose. What's that hurt? It's a bit laggy here. Wonder what I did. I must have done a thing at some point before I left here last time to cause some lag here. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. There's probably better signs as well, but we'll just go ahead and get this one. It is the... Gardner89 Nether Dome. Boom. We'll figure out a purpose for it. It's the Nether Dome. The Gardner89 Nether Dome. Come here today to watch the Nether Dome Warriors take on the Red Cows. It's going to be a match like you've never seen before. Will the cows stampede over the Nether Domes, or will they turn them into... I was going to say bacon, but cow bacon's not usually a thing you eat. So, never mind. Will they turn them into steaks and dine on them? We'll find out tonight, and hopefully it's steaks, because I'm hungry! Can I just plop this, like, here? It shouldn't... Yeah, this should be fine. That shouldn't be an issue. That's okay. How far away can I plant one of these? I feel like where I want to put it is probably going to be too far. Can I still use... See, I can't even access that one over there. Oh, yeah, I can. It's fine. Okay. Well, how far away can I go? Thank you, Taha Hassan. Wait, what happened to the guy that didn't like me? Where'd he go? I was hoping he'd stick around for a while. I'm hesitant to put anything on here for obvious reasons, since things that are put on here tend to disappear. So let's just kind of build out away from it a bit. Using the official blocks of the Nether, which is apparently these dark panels. I guess we can put that there. That should be fine. And then we want to prevent things from spawning on top of that, so we'll put some of these up there. Yeah, I've been watching The Legend of Korra through again, because I never finished the 3rd season, so I decided to I finished Avatar again, so this is my 3rd watch through of it over the last, 6 years. And I decided to go back and just rewatch Korra from the beginning as well. So, and that's how they start all the episodes. So that's definitely too far away. So we'll have to put, an intermediary one somewhere along the lines. So there's that, and there's that. So I can reach both of those from here. So maybe just put one up here, I guess. Because I can't really, unless it's just an issue of seeing it. But seeing is believing. If you've ever seen the Santa Claus movie, you'll know what that's a reference to. We'll see you later, Sfred600. Thank you so much for joining us while you could. Enjoy your day of giving thanks with everyone. Be sure to call up your mom. That's the moral of today's story. Call your mom. Thank her for keeping you around inside of her belly for so long. This thing's gone on for a while. You know those people who like every day do 3-hour live streams? How do they do it? Oh my gosh. I'd love to do that someday. Just like have every morning a 3-hour live stream, or maybe a 2-hour stream in the morning and a 2-hour stream in the evening. That's my like end goal for YouTube, is to be able to do that. This is a painter. Not making that mistake again. Where's the travel anchor? Ugh. All right, so we've got our intermediary travel anchor. Speaking of which, is this thing working? Like, are we getting Enderman? How are we doing on the Ender Pearl? We got 31, but is that just because I threw some in there earlier, or are we actually getting more? I don't know. Do anyone knows where is Pakistan? Pakistan is in the Middle East. Yes. Oh, hi, guys. Why aren't y'all spawning inside of here? I don't think that this trunk is actually staying loaded the way it's supposed to. I mean, it says it's loaded, but I don't feel like it's actually loaded. But whatever. We'll come back to that later, I suppose. Is this where I said I was going to put the intermediary? Please do 8-hour live streams every day. That's a lot of live streaming. I feel like if you came into that live stream in the middle, you just wouldn't want to even, because, I mean, you're just already so far behind everyone else. Can I just kind of put that in there and all that? Cool. Hey, that ain't called for, man. So now to get out of here, we just do that number, and we can go back through there. And if I'm like, oh, no, you know what I forgot to do? Just, boom, right back here with these guys. Get out of here, all of you. Oh, one just died there. Y'all saw it? That happened. It's a thing that happened. Cool. So it is kind of working. I should probably go around and continue to prevent spawning in other areas, though, right? Because I still see other, like, Endermen up here. Look how many Endermen are up here. That one's got, like, a giant creeper head on. Imagine if they weren't spawning up here, but were instead all spawning over there. That is the most annoying sound of the planet. Thank you. Good grief. You got to get out of here, though. I don't need you around here. We actually need some covers, and I think I built something else out of panels earlier that I meant to build out of covers. But whatever, we'll ignore that. Cub, chunks are loaded as they should, but the Enderman will only spawn if you're in the end. Is that true? Why is that a thing? There's got to be a way to... No, that can't be the case. Because you go to, like, the nether, and there's, like, a bazillion things there. Hey, Game Time. You've watched my channel for so long now. Well, thanks for sticking with it. Grand Theft Auto 5 is not banned in your country? Are you also in Pakistan? I've missed so much of what's going on. Oh, yeah. Taha is from... Am I saying your name correctly? By the way, I've been calling you Taha, but I'm not actually sure if that's how you say your name. Has someone accused Pakistan of banning Grand Theft Auto 5? Guys! Get out of here, all of you. I've considered in the past doing a 24-hour live stream, but I've got no event for which I would... Why don't I just put one on top of this as well? Whoa. Whoa, hold on there. Easy. Can I not? Get out of here. Stop it. Boom. Perfect. Ah! So not safe here. So not safe. I should probably build it out a little bit further away, shouldn't I? Alright, you know what, guys? Stop it. Stop it, all of you. Stop it. I'm a little bit hesitant. I can't put the snow down here because, it's not healthy. You're absolutely right, Gardner. It's not healthy. Yeah, it's not safe at all. If we put anything up here, I'll demonstrate real fast. It'll disappear by the time we come back. And I'm not sure if maybe putting destination is obstructed. By what? W? What is W? Why are you called W? Can we not have a thing on top of it? Is that a problem? Have I created a problem here? First off, let's get rid of this W nonsense. And then we'll pop back to the other one. And then we'll try to go back to this one. It seems to be working now. But is it because it had W written on it? Seems unlikely. Yep, that one's not enough power. But now I'm out of power. So, dadgummit, what happened here? Oh, nothing. Nothing. I'm sorry. I was holding a panel. I didn't realize it. Ugh. Stop it. Get some help. It's a good reference there, Evil. I gotcha. Everything in the world is getting out of control. I don't know what's happening anymore. We should probably just go ahead and do magical crops, because this is ridiculous. Come tell us about your education. When I was a young man, I traveled the world seeking a better education, and I eventually ended up finding a lovely woman who promised to teach me about. Can you charge this, please? Wireless charging thing, or did you already do it? You already did it. Just by virtue of being here, it's been done. She promised to teach me about the ways of the world, and she just took all of my money. Yeah. See, okay, so the little thing we put here is now gone, so that doesn't work, unfortunately. Yeah, okay, but all of these are working now, so that's good. Destination is obstructed. Is the destination obstructed because there's a thing on top of it? Probably so. You know what I could do, though, if I wanted to keep these guys off of here, is I could set up another series of fans to constantly blow them off of this block. Heck, I could use this block as the... Wait a minute. If I put like another line... If I put fans here, and then I broke all of this down, and I left the... I have to go get some items. I've just had an idea. I've just had a revolutionary idea. It's just going to change the world. Here we go. Everybody get ready for it. I mean, it's not that... I mean, some of you have already probably figured out what it is, based on me just pretty much saying what it is going to be. But how do I get into the wireless terminal here? All right, we need fans. I know I have fans. They're all in my inventory. Good. Do I also have like levers in my inventory? I do. It's pretty much everything we need right there. Actually, I don't think I had to come back here at all. So why did I? No idea. Literally everything we need right here in the inventory already, except food. I could use some food. And then, you know what? We probably have food in the inventory as well. Yes, Cub. Yes. See, everyone agrees. This is a brilliant idea. Let's get back in there. We were chopping pecans. Well, the Gaming Kingdom. First off, you didn't miss much if you were chopping pecans, because let's face it, that's pretty awesome. We're going to get our 5 fans, my biggest fans, really. And perfect. And then you get out of here. Just researched a bit. Mobs only spawn in a 15 by 15 radius around the player, so if you're not in the end, there is not a player where mobs are able to spawn. I don't think that's true, because if you look around us, there's mobs right over there that have clearly spawned in even though we're not here. So, I mean, I'm not sure what the rules on spawning are, but I feel like they are spawning here. That's not an issue. And also, if we fly away from here, and we come back, there's like a million Endermen here, so... I'm okay. Oh my gosh, that was an intense sneeze, though. So much intensity in that sneeze. Need to break all of this. And go ahead and break these spikes, too, because we're going to relocate them. Oh, no, don't go in there, don't go in there, don't go in there. Come back out of there right now. That's weird. Things aren't being taken out of here. Why are things not being taken out of the chests? Things should be exporting out of the chest. Oh, you know what the problem is? If we're here, then the main world's not loaded, so I should probably go get those chunks loaded as well. Ugh. So many issues. So many things to deal with here. All right. Spikes. No reason to have that spike there. That was an accidental placement. I'll get that back. Nobody panic. Hopefully I won't die in the process. These fans, though. These fans. Gah! Ugh! Gah! Could kill myself in my own contraption. Okay, so up above these fans, that's where we will have the vacuum hopper and the ender chest. So I don't know why my tongue is sticking out. No one asked about that. Vacuum hopper. Vacuum hopper goes here. Chest goes on top of it. And the vacuum hopper will empty out up there. Good. Okay, that makes sense. Everything seems to be fine so far. And then we just get our levers. What did I do with them? Where did they go? They're right there. Okay. It's all fine, everybody. Cub, you could automate drying racks with item conduits, which would push tofu bacon and pull the monster jerky. That would actually work. That would be pretty good. We should probably do that as well. Automate everything is the end goal. There's no spikes over here. That's a problem. We should, at some point, maybe consider. I'm trying to work out how we would do this, though, is the problem. If you guys know of a way to change our spawn point in the end, that would be helpful as well. But, so, theoretically speaking, could we turn these fans sideways and have them blow sideways? Or am I just imagining a thing that might work? I might just be imagining a thing that might work, but we can try it. It's 8 p.m. in the U.S. It's 12 p.m. in the U.S., actually. Well, at least in the central. I guess in New York it is 2, and in California it's probably 10. And then there's a couple of time zones in between. I don't know what time it is in Hawaii. So I don't know what they're up to today. You know, those Hawaiians, they pretty much just do their own thing. I don't even know why they've bothered being a part of the country for so long. I was thinking about this earlier. It's like, why is Alaska part of the U.S.? There's nothing going on there that even vaguely relates to what we're doing. All right, so if I'm here, no, that doesn't blow me into the middle. All right, no, okay, that's not gonna work, is it? That's fine. We could just add more spikes to the edges here, I guess. I've already got one additional spike. Ah! Let's get out of here though. Where's the travel wand? Get me home. How did you even get here? Did you spawn on top of this thing? No, you can't spawn on top of this thing. Don't you be growling at me, sir. Don't you be growling at me. This is a problem. I meant to fix it while I was up there, but I can't. Can't be bothered, I guess. 7 p.m. Poland turned to daylight savings a month ago, as did we. I still don't understand why we have daylight savings time. What with the advancements in technology kind of rendering it useless, but whatever. It's a thing that we've got. Texas tried to remove it. We actually had a bill go through the Texas Senate, and for some reason it didn't pass. I guess some people just too bound to tradition. We have to have the daylight savings. We've always had it. It's like, what purpose does it serve these days? None! But we have to have it. It's tradition! 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 The copyright says everybody writes your country, and you can do that if you're okay with it. If you're not comfortable with that, you don't have to do it. We're not going to force you into anything here, all right? We're all pretty loosey-goosey. All right, what we need to do, though, empty out a lot of this stuff that I'm not using. Let's keep track of Ender. So we got 38 Ender Pearls. We'll see if we have any more of this later. You got school tomorrow. Well, Taha Hassan, Taha. Thank you for joining us. Hope you have a wonderful evening. Oh, man. A wonderful night. Sleep well. Have a fun time at school with your education and things. Stone. I didn't actually mean to throw all of these in there. I mean, I did it. Like, I definitely did click the button. It is my fault. But I didn't mean to do it. What did I come here for? More fans? I guess we need more fans and more spikes. Or maybe just more fans. What I could do is line the side of the thing with fans. Oh, that could work. And then just have those fans blow into the other fans. What am I missing to build more fans? Some iron bars? There's some more iron bars. Now build me some more fans. Need about 2 more. Yeah, we'll get 4 more. Why not? Fans should fix the problem. Fans, everybody. That's all we care about is fans. Before I leave, maybe we should just try to open this up. Go to here and select. Can I not select like a large area? Apparently not. My land. We want to keep it all loaded as well. Maybe I should have just done that. Boom. All right, so all those chunks are theoretically now loaded. Cub needs more fans. I don't know about that. We got like a steady 15 viewers. That seems to be pretty good. But you're making a pun about the fans that I built. I get it. I'm sorry. Look, I had a moment. Took me a second. Right there with you now. Okay. Immediately I get blown into the spikes. That's not ideal. Should have seen that coming, though. Obviously, should have seen that coming. That's clearly what's going to happen. I'm okay with that. So what we'll do is we will put one of the fans. Maybe I should turn some of these off while I try to set this up. But I'm not going to. Not going to. Just going to do our best here. That'll do. That means I kind of have to get this one at an angle as well. See, they're not at the same kind of angle, though. Symmetry. There's no symmetry. We'll deal with it. Turn you on. And then turn you on as well. And so if I'm an Enderman and I spawn here, what's going to happen to me? Apparently nothing. This one's just not doing a good enough job. Maybe it's because that one's blowing me into the spikes. Okay, Shrek. If you're living on the side, whatever. We don't care about you. You're just going to get blown off the edge. Doesn't matter. I don't care anymore. I can't be bothered to care anymore. We've put way too much effort into this, and it's clearly not working. So why do we keep trying? Why keep throwing money at a problem that's not going to be fixed? We should just try something different. Get out of here, block. Go! Cub, do you want the fans in my PC? They are crap. My PC keeps overheating. Well, that might not be a fan issue. Have you considered changing the layout of your PC? Maybe just drilling like a massive hole over the top of where your CPU is? Or maybe just drilling a massive hole into your CPU so that it can get heat out better? Don't do that, by the way. I feel like I'm obligated for some reason to say that. Cover. Don't do that, though. Don't drill holes in your CPU. My computer has like real just crappy case fans that came with it. My brother's computer, which at this point is only used for capturing an Xbox, has a couple of Noctua like industry fans in them just to keep that darn CPU in there from overheating. A darn stupid CPU. I like in the top there, it tells me that I'm in Cub Games territory and that I'm not. I'm in the wilderness, but then now I'm back in the Cub Games territory. That's cool, I guess. Sort of. Well, we built this thing. It's a thing and we did it, and whether or not it works is irrelevant. The point is we all contributed and we all... Covers. We need to get rid of these covers. Or is the covers the smallest one you can get? No, I'm sorry. Yeah, the covers are the smallest one you can get. So we'll just have to jump over them and deal with it. You're not going to open up your laptop? Well, if you've got a laptop, that might be your problem. Yeah, laptops do tend to run a little bit warm. There's things you can do, though. Have you considered opening up your laptop and replacing the thermal paste on your CPU's cooler? Because I got a friend who does that for my other friends, and that actually does help a lot. Mufflers would be nice to get rid of the sound of rain. We've got just a random cow over here. Everything going well over here? Everything going fine? I just realized we'll never know if the Deep Dark is actually working as intended because we also have Ender Pearls spawning here. So, this seems to have slowed down my computer. Maybe I shouldn't have activated all those chunks. Maybe that was a bad idea. Oh well, how are we doing on Ender Pearls? We've still only got 38. Well, I guess it's going to have to be farming then. I guess the Prime Moose, welcome to the stream. I guess despite me doing my hardest to make sure it wasn't just going to have to rely on the farming, we're just going to have to start relying on farming. So I guess I know where we're going to start because we've already got the perfect area to do all of our farming. We're going to have to like secure this area a little bit better, but I guess we'll do our farming right here in the Gardner89 Nether Dome. It's the Nether Dome! Dome! Nether Dome! Ah! Why is that a thing that's happening? Stop this. Stop it. Good grief. I forgot you could do that. Perfect. All right, I'm back inside. We got to get rid of these guys also. But we've got the Nether Dome. This is where we'll shuttle all of our stuff. Alrighty. Folks, we're done here for today, for this series. I guess I'll go give my brother a ride to the gym, so he'll leave me alone about it. And then when we come back, probably about an hour from now, we'll do some City Skylines if you folks are interested in watching. And then when we come back, we might be starting Magical Crops. Who knows? No, we've been going for like 2 hours and 10 minutes. I'm not cut out to be a professional streamer. I'm so tired. Oh, my goodness. See you folks later. God bless you. Big shout out to Gardner. We are at the halfway mark for the fence. Let's see. 350 divided by... That's 175? 175? That's 275. That's 350. Yes! So we're almost at... We're $2 away from the halfway mark to having... Cub, do you have a P.O. box? Yeah, I've had one for a while. You can find it on the website by going to blockheadbros.com. Uno momento. Let me get online here. blockheadbros.com/FAQ, I think it is. I'm checking this actually on the website. Okay, blockheadbros.com/FAQ. The P.O. box is Blockhead Bros. You can also put in Cub Games if it's going to me specifically. So Cub Games, P.O. Box 8905, Huntsville, Texas 77340. I am going to drop that into the chat. Blop. There it is. That's not proper formatting, by the way. You'll have to, if you don't know how to properly format, you'll have to figure that out. But that's the P.O. Box number. I'll see you folks later. Dab. Goodbye. I've actually got to physically go up here and then click on this and then click this button to fade to black. So. Spoiler alert, I'm still here. I haven't stopped the stream yet. I'm doing it now, though. Goodbye. We'll be coming back later. Goodbye.